I went to church to fix a private life. Not mine, but my son's. He was rich, but not very bright. After a business magazine published an article about him, some random gold digger could show up and steal his money from me. So I decided to get ahead of the curve and find Brad a submissive sheep, someone I could easily control. The church was the perfect place to hunt for one, and soon I found a suitable religious victim. Oh yes, I lost my purse. Could you please hand it to him? I told that ship that I had to leave the city and asked her to hand my purse to my son. Brad was a talented architect, but he was way too shy and naive. He was just like his father, whom I ruined before leaving him. That humble ship was perfect for my son, and it worked like a charm. They liked each other. Before going on their first date, he asked my opinion, because he trusted me unconditionally. I approved his choice and exhaled while secretly wasting his money away at the casino. A year later, those two klutzes would be walking down the aisle holding hands and kissing each other. However, soon after that, her piety came to haunt me. What? You're getting married? But you've only known each other for a month.
Why wait? I'm sure Rachel is the one.
Brad proudly told me the modest sheep was a virgin, and that they didn't just want to date. They wanted the wedding and the wedding night. I immediately felt that something was wrong, but decided to remain silent. The next day, I was about to go to the casino when I found out that my son's bank account was empty. Brad, call the police! You've been robbed by some scammers!
Mom, don't panic. Everything is fine.
He explained that he had taken all of the money he had and donated it to the construction of a new orphanage.
This is Brad's wedding gift to me. Can you imagine?
That stupid saint worked as a nanny at an orphanage and was obsessed with charity. It looked like she had infected my son with the same obsession. At that moment, I realized that she was even more dangerous than a gold digger. So I decided that I had to get rid of her. I stayed up all night thinking of a way to destroy the ship without losing my son's love and trust. I settled on using her own trump card against her. But for that, I had to let the wedding take place. She didn't want a big ceremony, so they just had a modest one at the church. For their honeymoon, they went to a lake, and I couldn't wait for them to return, so I could take back control of my son and his bank account. Not long after that, I invited Brad for some coffee and suggested that he should file for divorce. Here's the info on Rachel's 3 arrests for prostitution. A police officer I know recognized her from your wedding pictures. I told my son that she was nothing but a gold digger who read about him in a magazine, stole my purse, and was after his money. Apparently, she came up with a virginity story to get you to marry her as soon as possible. Brad refused to believe me. So I invited him to accompany me to a clinic, where a gynecologist confirmed that one of his patients, Rachel Prum, had gone through 2 abortions. Here's her medical record. The documents are real. A wife with a background like that will bury your reputation. Shocked, Brad called Rachel and immediately asked her to come over. Of course, she will deny everything. But you have to trust me. Has your mom ever lied to you? When Rachel arrived, Brad took her to the doctor's office. Once they left, I heard the words I was waiting for.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to see you anymore.
What I didn't expect was for the words to be addressed to me. As it turned out, Rachel was still a virgin, and the doctor confirmed it. At the lake, she had her period and they didn't sleep together. All my lies about prostitution and abortion ended up being discovered. My son called the police and asked them to arrest the doctor for creating a fake medical record. I tried to stand up for her. After all, she was my friend. But Brad coldly said,
Take this woman to the station as well. She's her accomplice.
I begged him to forgive me, as I wanted to make him feel sorry for me. However, he looked at me with such disdain that I decided to let him cool down. Eventually he did, and went by the police station to bail me out. Yet, he refused to talk to me.
I am here because of Rachel. She says that we need to forgive. But I can't forgive you. After all, money turned out to be more important to you than my happiness.
Offended, the whiner left. And I breathed a sigh of relief. In the end, I was finally able to do what I loved, even more than my own son. Remember, addiction is the only prison where the locks are on the inside.